You thought it was over. Part 2 of Raul and the Vampire is here. Get ready. The bite is coming. Later that night, under a peaceful sky, Rose hugs her pillow with a serene smile. Fully surrendered to sleep, the moonlight softly caresses her hair, giving her an angelic and vulnerable appearance. Raul awakens in a panic, gasping from a nightmare, calling out for his parents in distress. Sitting up in bed, he struggles to catch his breath, staring into the void, still shaken by painful memories. Restless, Raul laments his inability to fall back asleep. He gets up to find something to drink, but pauses. He notices the balcony door open and senses a strange tension in the air. On the moonlit balcony, Raul finds Rose sitting on the railing, gazing at the starry sky. Surprised, he calls out to her. Rose smiles and jokes. It's only natural for a vampire to be awake at night. Bathed in moonlight, Rose glows as she admits she enjoys quiet nights from time to time. Blushing slightly, Raul accepts her invitation for a warm drink in the garden. Cheerfully, Rose hops down from the railing. Rose jumps down effortlessly and urges Raul to follow her lead. Nervous, he hesitates, but she assures him she'll catch him if he slips. Doubtful yet tempted, Raul considers it. With Rose holding out her arms so confidently and sweetly, Raul swallows hard and braces himself. A small slip sends him tumbling straight into her arms. With a mischievous smile, Rose catches Raul in her arms. Flustered, he asks to be put down, but she teases him. Holding him like this reminds her of the old days, warming the moment between them. Sitting together in the garden, Rose serves warm milk to Raul. She fondly recalls comforting him when he was a child after he lost his parents, helping him through those lonely nights. As Raul listens, deeply moved, Rose reminisces about wrapping him in blankets and giving him warm milk until he drifted to sleep. Touched, Raul confesses that he dreamed of that painful time once again. Raul admits that even though he thought he had moved on, loneliness still terrifies him, yet he recognizes it was her presence that always gave him strength and comfort. Gently, Rose cups Raul's face and places a soft kiss on his forehead. Startled and blushing, Raul feels the warmth of her sincere, reassuring gesture. Rose admits she can't fully understand Raul's pain. Vampires rarely face death as humans do, but she promises she'll stay by his side forever, never abandoning him. With a tender smile, Rose makes a solemn vow to Raul. She will never leave him alone again. Raul's eyes widen, touched by the sincerity behind her words. Rose squeezes Raul's hand tightly and assures him that even if they're ever separated, she'll find him, just like she did the day she saved him. Overwhelmed, Raul feels the strength of the bond between them. Under the moonlight, they laugh and promise they'll always find their way back to each other. The next morning, Rose, half asleep and hugging her pillow, playfully suggests they sleep together again. Raul panics and refuses in embarrassment. Amid the garden roses, Rose-san appears radiant beneath her elegant parasol, casting a teasing glance toward Raul, who awkwardly stands with a watering can in hand. Admiring the flowers, Rose-san praises their beauty, then hints that perhaps they bloom so brightly thanks to Raul's care. With a mysterious smile, she confesses feeling a bit jealous. Panting slightly, Raul hands Rose-san a letter. With no return address, it sparks curiosity. Raul guesses it might not be a job request. As Rose opens the envelope, Raul is stunned by what he reads. His younger brother Rouge is planning a visit. Shocked, Raul struggles to hide his reaction. Still dazed, Raul tries to recall Rouge-chan, while Rose-san reminds him they met as children. Though his memory is vague, Raul agrees to help prepare for the visit. Rose describes Rouge-chan as a shy boy who rarely left the house and spent his days reading by the window. She emphasizes how important it is to welcome him properly. With anticipation in the air, Raul and Rose get everything ready, arranging furniture, selecting wine, even tending the roses under moonlight. Quietly, Rose watches Raul work. Once everything is set, Raul wonders if he may have overdone it. Despite the effort, he finds comfort in having everything ready in time for Rouge-chan's arrival. Proudly, Raul reveals the setup, a luxurious bed beneath an elegant parasol. He hopes that, as a book lover, Rouge-chan will appreciate the peaceful space for reading. Rose lies back on the plush mattress and calls Raul to try it too. Embarrassed, he hesitates, but her warm smile gently urges him on. Giving in, Raul joins her. But suddenly, Rose senses imminent danger. In a swift motion, she pulls Raul close, shielding him from a surprise attack. The strike tears through part of the parasol. Shaken, Raul and Rose stare stare at the figure approaching, a mysterious enemy in a cloak, wielding a scythe and moving with purpose. Raul prepares to confront the intruder, assuming it's an assassin, but Rose stops him. She knows this presence. The tension thickens as silence settles. The figure removes the hood, revealing his identity, Rouge Chan, now grown, elegant, and imposing. Raul stares in disbelief, while Rose remains quietly surprised. Confused, Raul tries to match this commanding figure to the affectionate tone of the letter. Meanwhile, Rose greets Rouge warmly, despite his drastic change. Rose throws herself into Rouge Chan's arms, expressing how much she missed him. Startled and visibly uncomfortable, Rouge Chan tries to pull away as Raul watches suspiciously. Freed from the embrace, Rouge Chan locks eyes with Raul, his expression intense and threatening. As he walks toward him with deliberate steps, the atmosphere turns heavier. Furious, Rouge Chan points directly at Raul, accusing him of toying with his sister's feelings. Raul, completely bewildered, has no idea what's behind the sudden burst of anger. Rouge Chan explodes in anger, accusing Raul of toying with his brother's feelings. Confused, Raul tries to defend himself, but Rouge Chan continues the verbal assault. Calmly, Rose-san intervenes, explaining that she has known Raul since childhood, and he's far from just another human. Rouge Chan stares, shocked by Raul's growth, calling him a giant slab of meat. Rose-san tries to diffuse the tension, but Rouge Chan admits the visit was just a pretext. The real reason is yet to come. With a firm gaze, Rouge Chan announces her true intent. She's come to take Raul back. He is the future leader of their clan. Raul is stunned, unable to comprehend. Still even confused, he refuses outright. Rose-san stands protectively before Raul, declaring that he now lives with her, and she'll protect him no matter what. Intrigued, Rouge Chan challenges him. If his brother were ever in danger, could he truly act? The tension between Raul and Rouge Chan crackles like static. Rose-san steps in, proposing a test. If Raul wants to protect his brother, he must prove his strength in combat. With tears welling up, Rose begs them to stop fighting there. Fearing the garden will be destroyed, Rouge Chan agrees and suggests moving elsewhere before the match begins. The trio arrives at an open clearing among ruins. Raul asks what Rouge Chan has in mind, and she responds. She'll set rules to test his strength. With icy precision, Rouge Chan lays out the terms. If Raul can touch her, he wins. Just one touch. Her sly smile reveals the cruel simplicity of it. Raul nods, fire burning in his eyes. Heart pounding, Raul takes position. In the background, Rose watches, her gaze filled with both hope and fear, as the wind stirs her hair. In a flash, Raul charges. The ground groans beneath him, but Rouge Chan moves like mist, dodging with mocking grace. Every attempt meets nothing but air. Perched atop rubble, Rouge Chan observes. Raul fights valiantly, but his strikes vanish into nothing. Still, there's something in his movements, something that captures her attention. The opening appears. Raul sees it. He lunges. For a split second, time halts. But Rouge Chan slips away, leaving only a phantom trace behind. With venomous words, Rouge Chan provokes Raul's anger. The tension thickens like steam. He grits his teeth, fists clenched, then something surges inside him. The earth cracks. Raul slams the ground, fissures spidering outward, dust rising. Rouge Chan steps back, surprised by the raw power erupting like thunder. Sweating, faltering, but never stopping, Raul pushes forward. Every breath defies his limits. Rouge Chan smirks, sensing the flicker of something that could ignite her world. Raul doesn't think, he moves. A leap, a lunge, and a tear through the space between them. Rouge Chan's eyes widen. For the first time, she falters. Impact is inevitable. Their bodies collide, tumbling over debris. Rose rushes to them, dress and hair flying, her heart pounding with both fear and relief. Rising from the dust and bruises, Rouge Chan growls, accusing Raul of fighting dirty. He, with a tired grin, fires back. The tension deflates into something almost comical. Rose-san delivers the verdict. Raul wins. Rouge Chan accepts grudgingly, but the look in her eyes promises a rematch. Wounded pride is a flame that never dies. Without ceremony, Rouge-chan swears she'll return. Her words carry the certainty of a sleeping storm. Then she vanishes, swallowed by the night. Burning with embarrassment, Rouge-chan runs through the forest. Biting her finger, she swears next time will be different. Deep inside, an irritated admiration for Raul begins to grow like a rebellious seed. Back in the shattered garden, Raul feels Rose-san's warm embrace. A brief moment of victory, yet a significant one. In the air, one truth lingers. That night changed everything. Framed by roses, Rose holds a miniature Raul inside a crystal goblet, flashing a mischievous smile, as if toasting her playful control over him. The door opens grandly. Raul and Rose step into a luxurious, well-lit shop that specializes in blood for vampires. Raul looks around in awe while Rose walks ahead with confidence. Dazzled by the wide selection, Rose promises to indulge herself today. Raul, concerned, asks for moderation, but she ignores him, curious whether to choose cow or pig blood. Suddenly, a sultry voice calls her name, announcing the arrival of a striking presence. Gazala, an elegant vampire with dark hair, approaches, offering high-quality human blood. Rose stares her down and refuses, saying she'll reserve human blood for special occasions. Gazala teases, hinting that Rose must already be getting her daily dose. From Raul, Rose quickly denies it, blushing in embarrassment while Raul watches, confused. Gazala laughs, satisfied as Rose hurriedly pays and exits. Outside, Raul remarks the shop would be better if the owner talked less. Curious, he asks why Rose limits her intake of human blood. Walking beside him, Rose hesitates, then decides to answer seriously. Rose explains that human blood can become an addiction for vampires. Even she, with great self-control, must be careful. Raul, concerned, asks about his own blood, but Rose reassures him, consumed in moderation, it's not a problem. Surprised by her restraint, Raul insists on offering his blood. Rose dodges the topic and politely declines, teasing that he should wait until he's older before making such bold offers. Alone in a blooming garden, Raul sits silently, troubled. For the first time, he feels the sting of rejection from Rose and wonders if something's wrong with his blood. Startled, Raul sees Rouge pushing a cart. She's surprised too. Standing up tensely, Raul demands to know why she's back. Rouge answers firmly. She promised to bring her brother back, no matter what. With a provocative grin, Rouge announces she's decided to live nearby. Raul, already overwhelmed, grows irritated. Trying to keep calm, he asks if, as a vampire, she knows why Rose refuses to drink his blood. Rouge turns red and snaps. She scolds Raul for asking something so scandalous in public, shouting that she'd never allow such a thing. Raul begins to suspect that blood sharing might hold a deeper meaning. Connecting the dots, Raul recalls how Rose told him to wait until he was older. Could drinking blood have an intimate symbolism? He presses Rouge, who admits she's tasted human blood before, prompting a troubling realization in Raul. Raul rises decisively. He's going to confront Rose. Rouge tries to stop him, but he pushes forward, serious and heavy-hearted. He needs answers. In her room, Rose hums while getting ready. Raul bursts in. She greets him, then casually asks if he was with someone, but the mood shifts fast. Raul looks visibly shaken. He stares her down and demands to know the true meaning of drinking human blood. The question eats away at him. Rose hesitates, but doesn't deny it. Raul, eyes brimming with jealousy, accuses her of having done it with someone else. Raul admits he's jealous, even knowing how long Rose has lived. He assumes someone must be closer to her than he is. Suddenly, she pulls him close and pushes him down onto the bed. Stunned, Raul finds Rose straddling him, her eyes calm but intense. She leans in provocatively, stirring both confusion and nervousness. The tension rises between them. Rose bares her fangs and leans toward Raul's neck. He trembles, eyes wide, bracing for the bite, but instead, she hugs him. He's left speechless. Rose kisses him softly. Raul, relieved, realizes she didn't bite him. She apologizes for scaring him, then teases that he's still not ready if that was enough to fluster him. Suddenly, Rose gently touches his face and whispers, "When you grow up, become a real adult, come to me and let me drink your blood." Shocked, Raul asks if she's serious. She simply confirms with a seductive smile. With his new goal set, Raul dashes outside, declaring he'll start training right away. Watching with an amused smile, Rose sees him pour his heart into it, day after day, determined to become worthy of her promise. Thanks for watching. If you're new here, don't forget to like and subscribe to stay up to date. See you next time, and have a great day.